my goal is obviously to fill out the space stations. We get the space stations out, and then we have the gear rental. So now we bring in the guilds to the space stations, and then the next part of that would be that crafting thing. But it's all a work in the progress. You're a programmer, so it's difficult. I'm not, but they tell me it's difficult.
And that's one thing I really, really want to stress. What you guys did, I really want to take a minute to give a shout out to your dev team because I was here in the beginning when we played the original version, and the improvements are just night and day. I mean, and it was so
Yeah.
quick. Like they must have had a few weeks to just kind of get everything together. And honestly, guys, like bravo, because the game you can kind of see on Timmy's screen right now, there's animation in the background now. There's, it looks really cool. And you can really tell that you guys are constantly trying to update it. And again, like I do understand like how complex dev work is, and you know it's just I see the progress, and to me that's what matters, because there's a lot of these games that they come out and that's it. There's no active development on it. There's no, and what's amazing about what you guys are building is it reminds me so much of Ethereum Towers. I don't know if you know what that is, but basically it is a metaverse that they're building with all these different communities and all these different NFT projects that all get their own floor. So the reason that they've been so successful is because they're bringing in all these other communities under one roof. And the more community and the more excitement you have under one roof, the more successful that project will be. So people need to take a second and step back and realize we're only 10% of our way to filling the space stations. So
Yeah.
more community will come in. We have big names. We have BitBoy Crypto. We have Crypto Stash. We have a lot of big names in crypto that have decided that this is a good project and that they want to be a part of it. And to me, that says a lot. And you're gonna see it's like a domino effect. One community is gonna come in, and another one's gonna come in, and as me and Timmy have found out, the more people we tell about it, the more people are just like, all right, well, I think I might need to get a station. And you're gonna see this. You're gonna see this domino effect of this community, then this community, then this community, and it's gonna snowball. And we're gonna have an amazing community of all different kinds of projects playing the same game. And to me, that is really exciting. We see the value of the token, and that's why we're in. A lot of people that just came in, they don't remember, or they don't realize that Bitfinex was hacked, and a lot of the stuff that happened, and it was kind of out of your guys' control. And it's funny because Illuvium also got hacked, and it was out of their control. It's just something that happens. If there's an exploit, somebody is going to take advantage of it. And you guys are doing your due diligence. You guys have learned, and you guys have implemented, and you guys have fixed countless things. And we can tell that this is a project that's going to put its money back into the project, because we've seen it get better. Where there's so much that we know is coming out. The new GDD got many people excited. Like, we all love Pokemon, man. I mean, and we got a little thing in our Discord, people battle and stuff. Like, so like the idea of monsters gets people really excited.
Oh yeah.
So we don't talk about my vision very much lately. We did a lot before we had any products, but I want everything to go back into the token. I want to hold the token. I want it to build a legacy. I want an ecosystem of products feeding into that. I want different utilities, and that's what we're trying to add. But uh, I don't want to take out the value. Like, a lot of people are just like, even the SafeMoon team. I just watched the CoffeeZilla thing, and it's just like, grab the money and run. Like they're acting like it's not going to exist ever again. But leaving
Like
it
a
there,
cash grab.
yeah, there's no problem with leaving it there.
Yeah.
And every time you add more, it raises the price floor, and you get rid of people, and they lower their supply. You do that enough times, and you're going to be in a good position. But
Because
I
you're
want
left
my
with diamond hand people that care about the community, because all the other people get weeded out, and that's
I get,
crypto. That's how it is.
I held, we went from a tenth of a penny to 43 cents, down to a penny, up to over $6, down to 25 cents. I held every single dip and every single high. I don't paper hand at all. I'm pretty solid. But worship NFT. But I feel like because it's so casual, it should be able to fit in with any game.
Exactly.
Like you just hop over to your browser, you send your ships out, and then you're back to Illuvium doing whatever you're doing on there. So,
And guys,
you know,
it's on mobile. I mean, I'm on my phone every day at work, just getting that kyanite. You know what I mean? It's that easy. It's just so. How many games can you say that you can play when you have some downtime at work? It's the truth, man. It's like I really mean that. And that's the thing. We wouldn't be so excited about it if we didn't see the results already. We're making money at the
yeah.
bottom of a bear market. What other game
Mhm.
can really say that? What other who else is making money right now? No one.
Instead of sitting
No
in
one.
going, what is going on with my money? And the people answering are like, well, there's no rush. Instead of that, I'm playing and earning and mining and no longer worried about the revenue stream that's coming monthly. I'm worried about my daily.
But what happens if we get one guild in? They buy 100 ships worth of, or enough kyanite for
Rent
100
100.
ships. Then we get another guild in, and the price, doubles or triples or whatever. And now this guild has 200 extra ships available to rent because the price just went up.
Yep.
And now they have to buy a bunch of more gear, and it's just going to cause this snowball effect. If we do it right, if we
I'll
market it
go up
right,
at the same time, Matt.
yeah,
Everything's going up. It's a rising tide.
Exactly. And we're at the bottom of it now, so we're in a good position.
I always tell people this is the time. If you haven't gotten into crypto yet, if you haven't tried out play to earn yet, now it's as the best time as any. So you guys are aware of kind of what we're doing with our stations, I think, for the most part. But just to kind of clarify and reiterate, we do own 3 stations, and the reason we did that is because, again, our community is all about cross-pollination, finding these other communities that maybe don't have a play to earn, or maybe want to get involved, or maybe they just want to have some fun and make some money for their community. So we decided that we want to buy as many stations as possible and kind of collaborate with different projects and kind of bring them into the play to earn ecosystem. And the best way to do that is by kind of that's kind of where the idea of Meta Mayhem came from, because it's going to be mayhem. It's going to be all these different NFT projects under one
chaos.
roof. And we love it. Like we want the variety of community. Again, we don't have ties to our own NFT project or anything else. We're really just here for the community of gamers, and it's amazing because the people that want to be involved are the positive, friendly people that we want in our community. And so we've grown slowly, but I'm pretty happy with the growth because all the people that are in our Discord are positive, active, friendly people that want to be a part of this. So
if you build these communities, they're going to keep coming and they're going to keep feeding, and the investors are going to FOMO in because they're going to see all the gamers just buying into the game. It's like, oh man, those graphics are amazing. Why didn't I see this till now? Because you weren't in our Discord until now. But guess what? You don't have to go anywhere else. We're going to continue. Like, that's why we opened up those channels for mentoring. We're huge proponents to mentor. So, if I'm trying out
education.
Blankos, if I'm trying out Blankos, because we might want to partner with them, or we might just want to have an affiliate with them and have their community come in with us. That also brings me to the next point with Axie Infinity. When I was talking to Fernanda, when I dialed back into the rentals, like we had talked last night, Matt, then it started turning the gears for her, because when I was telling her about the station and what the station would bring in with a certain set of users at a certain rate, and then you consider the market bringing that rate higher, she was like, I don't understand. But when I was like, oh, you know what? After talking to Matt, you guys were more interested in the not owning the station, but using the ability to just mine the kyanite, renting the ships to do it, which
Yeah.
is absolutely what you can do. And here's our Discord. Join.
I've talked to a lot of guilds, and so far none of them have been interested in stations. And it's all about when are we going to go to rent gear? And
Yes.
that's all they care about, and that's fine. Which means that they're the second step of our evolution. We have the 100 space stations, then we target guilds and investors, and then we hit the notorious monsters. That's what I want.
I would literally create my own cut video of Stuart's explanation of why he really bought into. Look, when he says his testimonial, it really hits home because whenever you are a salesperson, you paint the picture to fit the solution to the problem for each problem. But when the problem is hunger or wages or the economy, and people are struggling to survive, and you paint a picture of a game that provides $10 a day or thereabouts on a person's wages where they're like living off of $9 a day, it really, I mean, that swings home. So I would have that on
Changes
repeat.
people's lives. And I like what you just said, Timmy, when he brought that up. So true. I mean,
Yeah.
it does. A lot of people in crypto, they have so much money that it might not change their lives. But there's plenty of people, and some of my friends I've told about this game. They're living paycheck to paycheck, and here now they have an extra three to $400 a month coming into their house. For what? For clicking a button like every 12 hours, you know what I mean? So like love that he said that, because not only is it fun, not only are we all excited about the community, but for some people $300, $400 a month, it helps a lot. And that could be food for the month for them. That could, for somebody in a third world country, that truly changes their lives. So, I think it's important for everyone to kind of take a step back and realize that, even to someone who's wealthy, $300 extra a month, that's gas for the month. That's, it adds up. It definitely adds up. It's what we love so much about Starship is it's creating a community hub of multiple NFT projects. I mean, you see in the space, like people show loyalty to like their favorite project, and they kind of, they don't want to go to other projects. They don't want to branch out. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so it's so cool to be in an ecosystem that we're free to share openly like other projects and just really learn from each other. And that, again, like that's why we started this, is because we just love that. We love the ability to learn about different projects and just everyone make money and have fun playing a game, man. And making money on top of that, like it's just incredible.
Yeah.
I love
Guys, like this has been like so much fun. Like thank you for having us, because like we loved when you guys came on the game night we had over at Alpha Origins. We're gonna do that probably once a month. We really want to get all the stations together, kind of for intergalactic showdown is what we call it, and have like all the different space stations kind of competing just for fun, and we obviously will have tons of prizes. And we're doing a movie night for the first time on Thursday tonight, actually at 9:00. And we're watching Ready Player One. And, that was what the community voted and wanted to watch. So we're going to be doing that every week. We're going to be doing the game nights too. On top of the monthly kind of battle royale thing we're going to do with all the stations, we are going to do our own trivia night. And, we do bingo. We do some other cool games on stream and using Steam and like all this other stuff. So we're just trying to build community, man. We got a lot of fun games in our Discords for people to play and just kind of, it's just learn.
What time is the movie tonight?
So it might be a little rough for people in the UK. We're playing with the times because we want to include everyone. We want everyone to have ability to come to game night and stuff. So we will adjust the times, but we'll have all the events in our Discord. But it's 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tonight is when we're going to start the movie. So it might be, it's like 3 a.m. I know for a lot of people overseas. So we're trying to find the best time that we can consistently do it and have a time. Right now, Monday is going to be our game night because that's just when we're gonna have the best time to do it, and we'll play with the time so everybody can be involved. But guys, I really just want to say thank you so much for having us. And thank you guys for what you're building. We're really excited. And for anyone that hasn't gone out and read the GDD, go read it. Go read the
All day.
GDDs. See what this game's about. I mean, it's we're so excited for the future and so happy to be a part of the community. And we look forward to growing together and really